Pre-travel checklist. Hi, I'm Lori, and I'm a senior solo traveler, and I'm about to go on a month-long trip to Japan and South Korea. And it has been over a year of planning and budgeting, and I'm finally down to the last week, so I'm very excited. But it got me thinking about all the things you have to do before you go on a trip. So I thought I would share with you my pre-travel checklist, and hopefully it'll help you get organized before your next trip. Several months before trip. Obviously, the first thing you need to do is plan your trip. I won't go into detail on this, but it includes booking flights, lodging, rental car, etc. Check your travel documents. Make sure your passport is up to date if leaving the country. It needs to be valid 6 months after the last day of your visit. And research the country's visa and vaccine requirements. I always visit 2 websites when I'm traveling internationally. The Center for Disease Control, which gives up-to-date information on health notices and vaccine requirements in that country, and travel.state.gov, which lists current travel information for 242 countries. Research your destination to see if there are any food or medications you are not allowed to bring into the country. Purchase travel insurance. I have discussed travel insurance in a previous video and have left a link in the description below. Book pet or babysitter if needed. As soon as possible, book excursions, dining reservations, spa packages, etc. Sometimes you must wait to book certain reservations, but try to book them as soon as possible. A month before the trip, create a packing list. You can do this 2 ways. You can create a new packing list that is specific for each trip, or create a comprehensive one which will include anything you ever might need when traveling. I do this so I don't have to reinvent the wheel each time I travel. Then when I'm ready for a trip, I go through the comprehensive list and cross out what I won't be needing on this particular trip. After paring down my list, I review it to see if I have everything I need. You want to do this early enough in case you need to purchase something. Check the description below for a link to my comprehensive packing list. You can adjust it to fit your needs. Review your itinerary so that you make sure all your reservations have been made and are correct. Even if a travel agent booked the trip for you, make sure the information is correct and you have everything you need. Research destinations you are traveling to and make a list of the top things you want to do. On more than one occasion, I thought I covered all the highlights of a city, only to get home and find I missed something that would have been awesome. Purchase small and lightweight gifts. Now this is definitely optional and only needed for specific kinds of trips and destinations, but I included this because there are some countries where gift giving is a cultural tradition. If you can pack a couple small treasures from your country or state, it is a nice way to thank a host or guide. Add travel apps to your phone. Now there are a plethora of travel apps, so select only those you think you'll actually use. If you are flying though, you should definitely download your airline's app. If you run into problems with a flight cancellation, the app will help you rebook quickly. Other helpful apps include map apps. Now Google Maps works globally, but isn't always the best app for every country, so check to make sure there isn't another app that is recommended for your destination. Travel budget apps to keep track of expenses when traveling. I use TravelSpend, but there are other apps that do the same thing. Translator apps. If you're going to a country that doesn't speak your language, a translator app is a must. I use Google Translator because it is easy to use and reads foreign signs and translates them into your language. Rideshare apps. Uber and Lyft are great apps, but they don't always work in every country. Do a little research and download the app that works at your destination, if needed. As I said, there's an abundance of travel apps out there, so do a little research to see if there are some that will make traveling easier for you. Check the baggage policy, especially if you are trying to do carry-on only. You want to make sure you meet the requirements so you don't have problems when checking in or boarding. A week before the trip, create what I call a staging area, where you start to put things you are going to bring on your trip. Place things in coordinated piles, such as separate piles for camera and electronics, travel documents, cosmetics, clothing. I always create a maybe pile of things I'd like to bring, but only if there's room. Start using up perishable food in your refrigerator, so you don't have to throw it out. Pay bills, transfer money, and get cash. There are some countries that require more cash than others. For example, Japan requires you to bring a minimum amount just to enter the country. You can use your debit card at ATMs, but you will probably want some cash to exchange when you first arrive in the country. Download entertainment, such as music, audiobooks, video. This is optional, of course, but nice if you have some long travel days. Notify your bank or credit card company of travel so they don't block your card when it registers a purchase from an unusual destination. Schedule a mail hold if needed. Schedule a taxi, rideshare, or arrange transportation to the airport if needed. Review your itinerary to make sure it has all the contact info and details. Then send the final itinerary to family or loved ones with times, dates, and contact information for all locations. You want people to know where you are in case there is an emergency. If possible or needed, notify neighbors, community patrol, or neighborhood watch groups of your travel dates. Make sure your prescriptions are filled and you have any over-the-counter meds you might need. Keeping in mind that there are some medicines that you can't bring into some countries without doctor's documentation. Check your electronic equipment to make sure you have all the batteries you need and you are beginning the trip with everything charged. Also, when packing, make sure you have all the camera accessories, cords, cables, and adapters you need. And if you have air tags, make sure you've placed them in your bags. Check the weather for your destination and adjust your packing accordingly. You might need to add or subtract an umbrella, coat, or bathing suit. Organize your documents, visa, passport, and driver's license and have them easily accessible. You should also bring your insurance cards and travel insurance information. And if you booked a discounted room through AAA or AARP, then you need to make sure you are carrying the corresponding card with you. If you are going to a national park and you have an annual pass, make sure you bring it. Start preparing for your trip by hydrating yourself and adjusting your sleep schedule to lessen jet lag. A day before your trip, check in for your flight and download or print boarding passes. Clean perishable items out of fridge. Make sure you run the dishwasher. Water plants. Pack travel snacks. And final packing. If you packed early, review your list again to make sure you didn't take something out and forget to put it back in. And just before walking out the door, turn the thermostat up or down, turn down water heater if possible, take garbage out, run garbage disposal so no food is inadvertently left in the sink, unplug appliances that aren't necessary. And the last thing you should do before you walk out that door is you should double check and make sure you have all your travel documents, your passport, your driver's license, your phone, your credit cards, your eyeglasses, and your toothbrush. Because these are all things that we pull out of our bags sometimes because we need them and we forget to put them back in. So always double check. And if there's some things that you do when you travel that I have not included in this list, please share in the comment section below. I'm sure we'd all love to hear it. I have included this checklist and links to other travel advice in the description below. And if you'd like to follow my senior and solo travel journeys, please like and subscribe. Cheers!